Hello there, the YouTube, hello Download Festival fans, and hello fans of me who just watch my content anyway because you're awesome. Welcome to my need to know videos about the headliners of Download Festival 2018. Earlier this week we discussed Avenged Sevenfold and Guns N' Roses, and today we are discussing the final headliner of Download Festival 2018, Ozzy Osbourne. Now these videos are meant to be kind of need to know information for people who are thinking of going to the festival and watching the headliners, but maybe don't know too much about them. So in this video we're going to discuss Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, some interesting facts, songs you should listen to of his, stuff like that. It's going to be great. Should we begin? Yes, we shall. Ozzy Osbourne, sometimes known as the godfather of heavy metal, began his career with Black Sabbath way back in 1968. And he stayed with the band until 1979 when he left because of his alcohol and drug use. However, he rejoined the band back in 1997 for a reunion tour. Black Sabbath played Download Festival in 2016 as part of their farewell tour and played their final gig on the 4th of February 2017. In his own right, Ozzy Osbourne is still a very successful musician. He has released 11 studio albums, he was introduced into the UK Music Hall of Fame both as a member of Black Sabbath and as a solo artist, and he has his own festival, Ozzfest, which began in 1996 and is still going today. Now for some fun Ozzy facts. Ozzy Osbourne is no stranger to controversy, like the time he bit the head off a live bat that a fan had thrown on stage, or the time he bit the head off a live dove in an interview. Ozzy Osbourne is a successful musician and recording artist, but also actor. To date he has appeared in 17 films and video games, as well as starring in the incredibly successful reality TV show The Osbournes. My nan loved The Osbournes, that's how wide an appeal that show had. At the beginning of the song Bloodbath in Paradise, there is a reversed message read by Ozzy Osbourne. Played forwards, it reads, "Your mother sells whelks in Hull," which is obviously a play on the famous line from The Exorcist read by the darling Reagan. Black Sabbath have had two songs topping the UK music charts, 1970's Paranoid and 2013's 13, setting an amazing record of 43 years between them. This smashed the previous record of 39 years held by Bob Dylan. Ozzy Osbourne is no stranger to drug use. In fact, in 2010 he was being studied by scientists basically to find out why he was still alive. Stories of Ozzy's drug use involve snorting a line of ants, urinating on the Alamo dressed in his wife's clothes, and on Black Sabbath's fourth studio album Snowblind, specifically thanking in the credits the Coca-Cola Company. Now if you don't know too much of Ozzy's solo work, or maybe you just want my personal recommendations, then you're in luck because that's the next part of this video. I have written a list of the 3 songs of Ozzy I think you should listen to before seeing him at Download on June 10th. The first song is probably one of his most famous songs, definitely he's going to play it, you need to listen to it because, well, it's fantastic. The second song, still a fantastic song, just maybe a little bit less well known, but definitely gives you an idea of the kind of stuff he does. And the third song, again, is a wild card, which is just something I really like. Again, it shows you something about what he can do, but is probably not one of his more famous works. So, number 1, Crazy Train. I mean, let's start with a classic, shall we? And for good reason, this song is fantastic. Ozzy's voice sounds incredible, it's got an incredible riff, the chugging of the pace sounds like a train, and it's about a really metal subject matter, the Cold War. If you don't know anything about Ozzy Osbourne, check out this song first and foremost. Number 2, Mr. Crowley. Probably a less well-known song, but still utterly fantastic. It's got all the elements. It opens with this beautiful keyboard solo, it has a slow story to begin it, it's got great guitar parts, and it's about a real person, Aleister Crowley, who was an occultist. And that's pretty goddamn metal if you ask me. And the wildcard, Crazy Babies. Probably less well known, a bit of a simpler song, but it really helps to focus on Ozzy's voice, which does some incredible stuff in this song. I mean, you could check out the back catalogue of Ozzy Osbourne and find so many amazing songs that just don't get the recognition they deserve. I'm picking this one because I can. And that is all the interesting Ozzy Osbourne facts I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you know any other interesting Ozzy facts, please let me know in the comments. Any other song recommendations, put them in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, could you just click like it down there and subscribe over there? It would be utterly fantastic. Be sure to check out my other videos on Avenged Sevenfold and Guns N' Roses, and check out next week some even more download videos about packing, advice, things like that. It's going to be incredible. My name is Rob, and I will see you in another video very soon.